How much do you care about your customers? No, seriously, this is sounds like a pretty stupid question, but how much do you care about your customers? I've been recently reading a lot about value, whether that be through Alex Hormozy or Simon Sinek's concepts. And with these concepts, I've really come to find an improvement in the way that I'm working through the products that I'm delivering to my customers. I believe that everyone has a vital piece of the puzzle in their hands when watching my content in order to make my business successful. And in order to make that happen, I have to provide them with more value. Instead of thinking about how can I make more things, how can I make more products, instead I should be thinking about how do I give them more value. Recently, I saw a comment on Thomas Frank Explains video about Notion AI, and he talked about the guilt was killing me. Using all of your resources for free, so I just bought the ultimate brain, if not to support your work. Your generosity is very inspiring. I'll continue to take advantage of the resources to learn how the back end works. But it would take me 10 years to build out something that is even remotely close to the second brain. Sorry, I botched the end of that, but you get my point. And that is what I'm trying to do with my stuff, because I came to the realization that, am I really providing the best value to my consumers, especially when looking at the Notion app system? This is something that I built out recently, and as I've gone through it more and more, I just have so many more things that I found that I can add on to this, and it has helped me increase my sales of my consulting services and my templates as well. And the reason for that is I'm giving out a myriad of free answers to questions throughout this entire thing. And I am continuously building more things. I have the onboarding for the actual system. I have the onboarding for a whole methodology within that system. I have template tutorials for specific Notion templates, and I am building a Notion fundamentals course within it. All of this information is free, and yes, you can buy the template. Yes, you can sign up for my services, but also what I'm trying to do as well is be fully transparent, showcase the roadmap and goals that I have for moving forward with this system, showcase the FAQs that people ask, and showcase what bugs are currently in place and how we are trying to move forward and make those bugs go away. And the reason that I've found this to be my new frame of mind is because all I care about is providing value. I don't care about what the price is from a standpoint of like, oh, let's see how much money I can make off of it. I care about how can I improve this thing. And I thought to myself, if I wanted to make the worst app system in Notion possible, what would I do? And I did the opposite of that. And then I also thought of, if I wanted to have the best app system from a consumer standpoint, what would I ask for? I'd ask for a system with completely updated templates anytime a new one comes out. I don't want the value to be long-term, so that once again, you'd get updates to the main templates, you'd get updates to the small templates, you'd get tutorials on how it works. And also, if there was a problem with it, then I would want a place to report that problem. And also, I'd want to know whether you were updating things, what you were updating. Oftentimes, even when Notion is going through a whole new system or making new updates, I'm like, can I know what's on your roadmap from like a tangible standpoint and a goal standpoint? That'd be awesome. And that's why I decided to put a roadmap in here. That's why I decided to put all of these different things so that my clients moving forward will always have information available to them that will help on their journey to living more intentionally. Even as I was working through this now, I realized I should have a section for requests and ideas, because truly I do want this system to be functional and actionable for everybody using it. And the only way I can make that happen is if I get some dang feedback. And I know for a fact that those who are buying the thing or willing to buy the thing are going to be the ones that will help me understand what value I need to push to people, asking the questions, putting it out there in the open and being like, all right, give me some feedback. And truly, once I started adding value to people and marketing the thing that is more valuable to them, it was a lot easier to sell things. There's a product I've been selling for a while. It's called the Evergreen Notion Workspace. And up until a few months ago, I hadn't actually had any real sales of this thing, but you notice in the last few months, I've had a lot more sales with it, and it's a $100 product. And I basically took a email marketing campaign that gave people more information about Notion, which is value, 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 value. And then at the tail end of it, people started buying it because there was an extra coupon code. And also it was just nice of me to give more information to them. And then they were like, you know what? This guy's giving me so much information through YouTube. I almost feel obligated to pay him back. Similar to what happened with that Thomas Frank comment, start giving more value and people will give you value in return. This video will also help you get value or something. I don't know. It's a good video.